Greetings and happy mornings to everyone out there in the Twitchverse. Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. I'm Nick Scarpino. This is Andy Cortez. Andy.
Happy mornings?
Happy mornings?
Like plural.
Yeah. There's more mornings happening. It's not just our morning.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is happening. Here's what happened.
Different time zones.
Kevin said, mics are going live.
Sure.
And then it got super dark and super quiet, and I almost fell asleep.
You fell into a little lull right there.
I did. I had this whole intro already in my brain on the Uber ride over today, but it just didn't work out for me. Kevin, what's happening?
I'm just cleaning this up.
Great, that's fantastic.
My knee keeps getting hooked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
There it is. Of course. The Kind of Funny Morning Show. I don't know what our new tagline is. Are we saying the nerdy news you need to know still? Are we saying we're hanging out here in the mornings?
The pop culture.
The pop
fluff
culture.
you like to pop about.
We like to play. Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show, where it's the pop culture fluff you like to pop about.
Yeah.
Of course, this happens Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to whenever we kind of figure out. Usually about 11:45.
Sure.
11:50. And then of course,
give or take.
Stay tuned right after here or after this show for the Kind of Funny Game, Kind of Funny Games Daily, where you can get all your expert news analysis and all that jiznaz for games.
Where the pop culture news is popping. Hell
You know
yeah,
I
dude.
gave you a second, you gave me a mile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was fantastic.
Those are different units.
Hey man,
it is different units.
You give me an inch, I'll take the whole
Yard.
You're gonna take the whole ball of wax.
We're gonna read a story?
Wait, I'm gonna read a story. We're gonna
Cool.
get into that real quick.
Awesome.
We got a couple of announcements first. Of course, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, we post this video on YouTube every day, ASAP. It's also available on all podcast services, iTunes, SoundCloud, and whatnot. If you are a Twitch Prime subscriber, there's lots of fun perks for that. How do you become a Twitch Prime subscriber? Of course, you can pay us hard dollars, or if you have Amazon Prime, you can give us. You get one free Twitch subscription every month. We'd like that to go to us. If not, please make sure it goes to someone.
And here's what's happening if you have Twitch Prime right now.
Yeah.
If you have Twitch Prime and you play Overwatch on PC, you get a bunch of free loot boxes. So you can get a bunch of cool costumes and sprays. Cool. And it's very exciting. And I tried to do it last night, but Overwatch took way too long to download.
Did it?
Yeah. So.
And also you realized, hey.
Well, to update rather.
I was gonna say, how did you not already have it downloaded? Don't you play Overwatch all the time?
No, not anymore. Not even close.
Just you and Sean Pitts call each other up, and you're like, I'm ranked at level 55.
No, because Sean Pitts got way too good, and like I always felt like I was holding him back, and I hate that feeling, you know.
Yeah, I do. I hate that feeling.
I want to play with peers.
I mean, I don't know that feeling because
level.
I feel like I'm the person always holding people back.
Sure.
So I don't know what it feels like. To be perfectly honest.
I think that's exactly what he's talking about.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I'm the one holding people back.
Yes.
No, I was the one holding Sean back.
Let him go.
Oh, you're holding him back.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I do have that feeling then. I'm sorry. What I meant to say was everyone's always holding me back.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought
meant.
you were going for.
Because I'm the JC Chazé of this band.
Okay.
Just so people know. A few quick announcements before we jump into some level of nerdy news. What?
Oh, I said housekeeping.
Where the pop culture news
I put
is
announcements
poppin'.
on the thing. But
I know, we call it housekeeping.
Fine, I'll just change it back to housekeeping.
Oh, Lord.
For the love of all that is. If you are a Twitch sub, of course, we are doing a stream of Friday the 13th this Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We'll be doing that with Twitch subs. How do you sign up? Joey Noel. It's full.
As of right this second.
As of right this second.
You can't sign up anymore. You fucked up, all y'all.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fun. Greg, of course, is going to be doing that for 5 hours. And you can see it. Do we have this up? Right, there we go. That's fantastic. There's something just so natural about this image.
It really
You know?
It feels right.
It
feels right.
I feel like you could take any picture of Greg Miller's head from any angle with any light and put it onto this and it would still feel right. In fact, people should do that right now if you're bored at work. If you're sitting there and your boss wants you to do something. Don't. Do this instead. Go to google.com, Google Greg Miller.
No, you use the image from our Twitter.
No, I'm saying take this image.
I know, I'm saying.
Take other pictures of his face and just put it on there and tweet it out.
Get that one image of him when he was on G4 that one time when he was working at IGN.
Oh, a little kid image.
When he looked like a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Little chubby baby.
Second piece of housekeeping. We are trying to get Alison Brie on GOG. That's right. Glow is coming out soon. Have you seen this? Have you seen the previews for this on Netflix?
I have, yeah. Glow is,
All right. It's about female wrestlers, I believe in the 70s. It looks fucking fantastic. It's based on true events, and Alison Brie's in it. And we love Alison Brie. One time she retweeted and replied to Colin, and we were all super jealous. Super jealous.
So all of y'all felt like you knew her from that point forward.
I feel like at some level, Alison Brie has seen a picture of me. and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
So everyone out there, please go to Greg's Twitter right now, retweet this. Let's be super nice and super positive to Allison Brie, and maybe she will grace San Francisco with her presence. And if she's in San Francisco, that's when we can find her. Grab her.
Don't say it that way.
No? Don't say it that way? No, okay, so we'll invite her over nicely.
That's illegal.
She'll get it. No,
that.
it's not. It's murky. The law's not
a gray area.
The law's not really tight on that one. It
see.
really doesn't understand what's going on.
I see.
I think the law's really tight on
Is
that
it tight
one.
on that
Yeah,
one?
I think what you're talking about
Like
right now.
as tight as I'm gonna be holding her. Like.
No, nobody
the one
clip
that makes
this
it
out
feel-
and send it to her.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nobody do that.
We're just kidding, Allison Brie. We love you. But anyway, we're looking forward
It'd
to
be
Glow.
really fucking cool if she came.
That'd be fucking amazing. That'd be awesome. But I'm just very much looking forward to that. Netflix. When is that, Kevin? When does Glow actually hit Netflix? Do we know? Can you check on that?
Yeah, I'll check on it.
Gracias.
Also, I feel like there have been several times in these past few months since I started where there have been injured people on the show. Remember, Kevin hurt his neck on one of the few Minority Reports, one of the first Minority Reports.
I think it was the second Minority.
Nick hurt his back, right?
Not on the show itself.
Right.
I hurt my back about 15 feet away from the office.
Correct.
And had to slowly crawl across the street of death over there, taking my life into my hands. What?
June 23rd. For
June
Glow.
23rd, Glow
Glow.
hits Netflix. We're very excited about this.
So
Go watch it.
yesterday-
There's a preview online right now. You can watch it.
Yesterday, I'm
Throw a
standing
raking
at my
balls.
desk, kind of just,
Yeah.
working. Do a big old sneeze, and my whole neck is just in so much pain since yesterday, and it got worse today. Woke up this morning, I could not get out of bed, so I had to eat a little bit, take some Aleve. I'm doing the fucking what I was making fun of Kevin for, like the Bruce Wayne, I'm in the Batman cowl right now. Like whenever I turn, I need a
Yeah.
like.
I'm gonna throw a couple
Rachel?
pieces of advice. Sorry.
What?
Remember, he's like, swear to me. Because I swear to God.
WWE?
Swear to me. Oh, swear to me. Yeah. Swear to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you talking like that?
Nick, because he needs to mask his
He's like,
voice.
I done a damn thing.
Was that a Marlon Brando?
I don't know, man. It was just the
Sound a
worst.
little like Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows what Bruce Wayne, he's just hanging out with Bruce Wayne all the time. They're gonna fucking be able to spot his voice out. Stupid.
So that's how I feel.
you do inside, it's what you do outside that works.
That's how I feel right. Jesus Christ.
Oh Christ, this show's even worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I sneeze and my neck hurts.
Handy.
So I'm operating. But you know what? Here's the thing. Michael Jordan played in the playoffs with the flu.
Broken foot.
With the flu.
Yeah, the flu.
Broken flu.
Yeah, he had broken flu.
Tony Romo played with broken ribs and a punctured lung. Can you imagine having your lung punctured by your rib bone?
Yeah, I
and
can
still
actually.
completing the game because you're so jacked up on fucking horse, fucking
Adrenaline.
steroids and shit.
He wasn't taking steroids.
I mean,
He
there's
was
a lot of
probably-
painkillers.
There's a lot of
crazy
painkillers that are
yeah.
probably going in, but they were all legal.
But you know what?
Let's not go out there and render accusations against Tony Romo.
He still won that game though. Beat the San Francisco 49ers.
He did.
Yeah, broken ribs.
Yeah.
Speaking
so
of
what
ribs,
you're saying
what
is,
barbecuing.
I don't know, but what you're saying is, if he can play an entire football game with a broken rib that's puncturing his lung, you can sack up. And when you pulled the neck muscle sneezing yesterday, you're gonna just get through the show.
Yeah, it'll be pretty admirable, for everybody to look at.
I mean, I can't believe
Yeah.
how inspiring you are to us right now.
Yeah.
To us all, really. I mean, you're
I'm
kind
glad
of like.
I'm glad that you all can watch me right now on the show. It's kind of an honor for everybody watching.
Yeah.
To see me here,
No, it's
being brave and courageous.
I didn't know that I was actually sitting next to the real life Jesus.
Lance
I didn't
Armstrong.
realize that. You are the Lance Armstrong of our sport.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna rip all y'all off and call y'all liars.
Well, if I sue you, if I make an accusation, you can sue me.
Yeah.
If I say that you're on steroids, you can go ahead and sue me.
Yeah.
Man, that was a shitty situation. Let's keep making fun of him forever. It's like him
And Jesus?
Jesus. No, not Jesus. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Let's move
Don't make fun
on.
of Jesus. He's
Let's
the
cool
bomb.
guy.
go to the next joke.
Are we moving on?
Yeah.
Okay. Kevin, it's time for the news. Roll the graphic.
The pop culture news is where pop culture news is popping.
It's popping. God damn it, man. You're
Dude.
just a genius.
What?
You're a
I mean,
fucking genius.
How did I get this good?
Oh my gosh. Golly gosh me. Sorry, I have the wrong link in here. Kevin, can you bring up the variety story that I put in there? Not the StarWars.com story? Because I had a little bit more.
Well, maybe they
douche.
can get the gist of it here.
Well, no, they
and
get
you
the
can
gist of it
read.
here, but I liked
Oh, okay. You like their editorial
chaps.
from
yeah.
Brett Lang.
This comes over, of course, was posted originally on StarWars.com, but is now being picked up by every major news outlet, including Variety. Brett A. Lang writes, Oscar-winning filmmaker Ron Howard will take over as director of the Star Wars Han Solo spinoff, Lucas announced.
Hell yeah, boys.
I'm gonna stop right there. We're just gonna take this in for a second. Ron Howard is a fucking baller.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, when you talk directors, and you talk upper echelon directors, Ron Howard is above that. He gave us Apollo 13. Okay.
I kind of want him just to remake Apollo 13 with Han Solo in it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It's just it's the same story. It's like
the
inspired
same,
by.
It's shot for shot, yeah.
Oh my God.
Also produced 52 episodes of Arrested
Development
Oh,
and
yeah, he
narrated
did.
them, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
Can we
Totally
have
forgot
him
he
be
was
the narrator in the Han Solo movie?
So he has done, for anyone who is not necessarily familiar with Ron Howard, his credits include Parenthood, Splash, Backdraft, The Da Vinci Code, Apollo 13, and 2001's A Beautiful Mind, about the brilliant antisocial mathematician John Nash,
Angels
which won
and
4
Demons.
Academy Awards, including Best Director and Best Picture. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb right now with absolutely zero information.
Okay.
He is the only Academy Award-winning director to direct a Star Wars film. That could be wrong. That could be wrong. But
I
it could
think
also
you might be
right.
right, dude.
Yeah,
could also be right.
That
That's
sounds
a fucking
right,
solid
yeah.
call, Nicholas. I think that's a great call.
Here's what I love about this. I'm again, not to disparage Chris Miller and Phil Lord. Those guys are great directors. They have a great sense of comedic timing. Fucking 21 Jump Street might be one of the funniest movies ever made.
Love it.
It hit on all levels for me.
I even enjoyed
Nailed
22
it.
Jump Street.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, did they direct that one? Maybe they didn't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they did.
I love that tone. I love the fact that they nail that sort of controlled improv comedy. I think they're great at casting. I think they're really great at working with talent. Having said that, here's the issue we're running into when we bring all these directors in, right? And I know that like it's the same with the Marvel universe. Whereas you want the director to come in with their own sensibilities, but you don't necessarily want the director to come in with their own sensibilities, right? You don't want the Han Solo film to feel more like a 21 Jump Street film and less like it doesn't work in the Star Wars universe. And so I think that's probably what they're running into here. From the sounds of it, creative differences.
Han Solo shoots off Boba Fett's dick.
And he's like, ha ha, let's do some cocaine. And it's like, we're not trying to fuck up their lives.
Yeah,
right. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see what that movie would have become. But I feel like, especially with a character like Han Solo, where he really is just sort of I mean, when you think Star Wars, you think Han Solo, right? You think Darth Vader, you think Luke Skywalker. You can't really fuck up those original. You don't think Watto. I don't care how much Greg says the word Watto.
I think a lot of us think
Everyone at Disney right now is trying to forget about Watto. I have it on good authority. I have a lot of spies in Disney.
What about the viceroys?
We must attack the Republic.
They didn't say they were sending 2 Jedi.
No, that's just them.
I'm just imitating.
We're not being racist.
It's accurate.
They're just racist.
Whoa, it's accurate. I was just saying, let's slow it down.
Okay.
The Emperor
Nick,
would never send 2
22
viceroys.
Jump Street was, in fact, directed by Lord and Miller.
Great, okay. So yeah, even 22 Jump Street was great. But I can totally understand them looking at that and going, you know what, we need to bring in someone who is going to sort of understand the filmic scape as a whole of the Star Wars universe and make sure this project fits into there. Because the last thing you want is Han Solo and his zany adventures with Donald Glover running around, just hanging out,
I would
recreating.
love a buddy cop.
Yeah,
for the
I don't
film.
know.
Well, it
That's
is.
the last
That's what this
thing.
is.
Yeah.
But it needs to still feel like Rogue One. It still I mean, Han Solo, for all intents and purposes, is kind of an anti-hero. And you can't really have him running around zanily
Running roughshod.
I mean, if you think about Han Solo, all of his bravado is really just masking whatever that really fucked up life he led up to that point is. And so, you know,
Scruffy nerf herder.
he is a scruffy little nerf herder, man.
So I think, are we going to forever think about what Ant-Man could have been with Edgar Wright and what Han Solo could have been with Lord and who's the other? Phil
Lord and Chris Miller.
Phil
no,
Hartman?
Chris Miller and Phil Lord.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Because I really feel like, first off, you know, this really reminds me of, we remember the Rogue One problem where everyone was like, oh, he's doing reshoots because the film's too dark.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, that means that Gareth Edwards is a terrible director. This movie's going to be terrible, right? And the movie comes out and it was fucking awesome, right?
Sure.
So good.
Kathleen Kennedy, also Lawrence Kasdan executive producing, right? These are two people that I really trust. And Lawrence Kasdan, of course, wrote Empire Strikes Back. He's been a part of the Star Wars DNA for a very, very long time. He actually wrote, I believe he wrote Episode 7 and has helped shepherd all of the main trilogy. I'm sorry, what do we call them? Nine trilogy? Whatever the last 3 films are, he's really kind of looking over that.
Nuevology?
Right.
I don't think that's what.
And of course, Kathleen Kennedy is doing
Nuevo?
very much the same as Kevin Feige is doing for the Marvel Universe,
Yeah.
where she's making sure everything fits together. So I trust these people. I trust that whatever reshoots they have, I believe that they're rescheduled. If you read the story, they were talking about how the story goes on to read, Howard will begin work immediately in the picture, still has several weeks left on its shooting schedule and 5 additional weeks of pre-scheduled reshoots that were planned for later this year. We'll see if they're really planned or not. We don't know. The exact amount of time and money that it will take to actually complete the production, which was about 3/4 finished when the directors were fired, will vary depending on how much rewriting and reshooting Howard deems is necessary after reviewing the script and shot footage.
I see a lot of people in chat saying Rogue One sucked. Rogue One was pretty good. Okay, let's not say it's fucking great.
No, hey, stop. It's fucking great.
It was pretty good.
No, hey. It's amazing.
Rogue One was like a 7.9 out of 10.
Oh my god, you're so wrong. Andy, you sound really fucking dumb right now.
In the first half of Rogue One, Nick, as I was sitting there in the theater, I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I like this movie.
Really?
Oh my god.
So, until it started picking up towards the end.
Yeah.
No, you're crazy, dude.
Yeah, there was so much.
Here's the thing. I liked Rogue One for what it does for Star Wars, right? Which I think is a really great Star Wars story. It is the first, obviously, of the, hey, we're building out the cinematic universe for Star Wars. It's the first of, let's take a chance with something that's a little tonally different, characters that we're not really, we really don't know and love yet. Not shepherded in by other characters. We don't really know any of these people other than probably the only character that was really in it were some of the old leftovers from the Empire, like Darth Vader. Right. That was a weird choice. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna look at that.
If K2 wasn't in the first half of the movie, I would have probably not liked the movie at all.
K2,
I think K2 was the most redeeming thing about
Alan
that movie.
Tudyk did really steal a show on that one.
Yeah.
But
it did such a good job of like, here are characters, here's a little backstory. You don't have to super care about them, but just care enough that when they all get murdered, you feel something.
But also, I'm really, really bored, and thank God for K2.
No, that's not how people felt.
That's how I felt.
I think
that's how a lot of people felt.
Either way, I think it set tonally I feel like it felt like it was different enough, but still a part of the Star Wars universe. And I think that's what they want here with the Han Solo film. We've talked about this long enough, Andy. We're done. Because there's bigger and better news out there.
There isn't.
T-Rex size news.
No. We're talking about like Death Star size news.
No, Kevin, everyone knows that the T-Rex.
T-Rex Yeah.
But let's be honest, Jurassic World, not that
That might have been Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have. I heard you do the T-Rex. It resonated as Chewbacca. I did the T-Rex too. It was Chewbacca.
Kind of has a roar or whatever. No, and then
Andy, you know I could probably do a fucking great T-Rex? Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah, fucking. He mocapped
I bet they fucking mocap. He
Yeah.
mocapped the T-Rex
Yeah.
in the new Jurassic fucking World.
And the Velociraptors come and they're communicating with each other, calling each other, go, 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 go. Remember that? And they call they're yeah. Go. Yeah. Yeah,
See?
exactly like that.
Fucking Andy Serkis.
Man, you could be Andy Serkis.
I could be Andy. That's really the root of my
You're jealous.
this clash that
Okay.
Andy and I are having. Yes, I call him Andy because we're peers.
You feel like anybody could have been in that position.
No,
He was
I
the lucky
don't. I
one.
just feel like Andy is so good at it. He's sucking all the air out of the room for the rest of us motion capture artists. Okay?
You're not
Watch,
motion-
check this out. Throw out anything right now, I'll do it. Anything. Doesn't matter.
of a
Tree. Done.
Fucking
Okay.
Fuck.
pretty good.
Wait, tree swaying in the wind.
Oh wow. Okay, pretty good.
No, he
What about a
likes it.
tauntaun?
Tauntaun.
Man, that's Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
Velociraptor.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Do you want to smell my inside?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I really don't, actually.
Next news story.
From IGN.com.
From IGN.com, our good friends over there, of course. This is from Joe Scrabble's made-up name. Says Jurassic World sequel gets official title.
Oh, I thought it said John Boyega.
No. J.A. Bayona has an announced on Twitter. The title comes with a familiar tagline. Of course, the title is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which is starting to sound a little bit like a Transformers film, but it's okay. I liked Jurassic World so much, the original, that
You like
You
Jurassic
like Jurassic
I
World?
thought it was super fun.
Oh man,
It wasn't like,
I respected you.
hey,
at one point.
I gotta take this home and introduce it to my mom, but it was definitely like, it's getting a call back. It's Friday night, it's time to party. Who you gonna call?
Friday night, and I feel alright.
We're gonna call it Jurassic World.
Jurassic
See what
World and Jurassic Park.
what's Jurassic World doing tonight? What are they doing tonight? Are they getting some drinks? Maybe we should party with Jurassic World. Would you rather party with Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
Either is the answer to that. I don't know why I posed that question.
I don't know if either
I'm
is
getting
the
lost
answer.
in my own dream world
The
here.
narrative's getting lost for sure.
It is getting lost. So
Yeah.
the movie's called Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, and of course it comes with a very familiar tagline: "Life
Finds a way.
Finds a way. Life. Finds a way.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is one of Jeff Goldblum's Dr. Ian Malcolm's famous lines from Jurassic Park. This is why I like Jurassic World. They're bringing back Goldblum. You can't keep a good Goldblum down.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about,
As the old saying goes, yeah.
I almost called you Anthony. It's not your name. Could have been.
Kind of like Carboni.
Could have been. Well, Carboni's better than me. And I saw him at E3, and he rubbed it in my face.
I like how we just like complained to him about how much better he is than all of us. It's bullshit.
I pulled him aside for a good 15 minutes.
I'm offended by it.
And I was like, here's all the reasons why I'm offended by you. You got better hair, better face, you have cooler glasses. You could button that top button on your shirt and not look stupid. Like if I did it,
he had a good physique.
Yeah, he has a good physique. If I do it, it just looks like I bought an extra large shirt and I'm trying to like compensate for that.
He can shave off the beard or have it and still look 110%.
Don't even get me fucking started on Carboni with the beard.
Yeah.
It's like a big fuck you to everyone else out there that has beards.
It's bullshit.
Oh, you've been growing your beard out for a while, Scarpino? This is like 2 days of stubble.
Oh, also, I work for the Star Wars show.
Oh, also, welcome to the Star Wars show, everyone. I'm Anthony Carboni. I'll steal all of the God guests away so they can go over and hang out with me and do stuff. You all don't need to be there.
I feel like I was transported to a world where Carboni was on camera, and it was what just happened right now. Like I thought Carboni was just on camera.
Right. Well, that's again because I'm so good at motion capture.
You're very good.
Do you want to see what it looks like when I motion capture Carboni?
Yeah, I would love to. Hey everyone!
Oh, everybody! Wowie! Here's my shirt. It's buttoned up. Do you like Star Wars? I like Star Wars. I don't know what. You know what? It's the higher pitch Mark Wahlberg. I got to work on that.
No, you know what that sounded like? It sounded like you went into your fucking Nick Fury. That was your Nick Fury voice.
Nick Fury. Do you like a Nick Fury?
Nick Fury?
I don't know. I say whatever I want. Kevin,
all right, so Jurassic World.
You can't stop the motion of the ocean.
We're done with that. We're moving on to the next story.
Is that your motion capture nickname, the motion of the ocean?
I'm the motion of the ocean. You can't stop the motion of the ocean when it...
Why is there a song involved?
Because...
why isn't there
a song? Why do you hate
My neck hurts
and life
so bad right now.
Here's what I tell you to do about the neck, though. Drink water. Your neck, your muscles are probably dehydrated, which is probably why you pulled one. That thing right there has a shit ton of caffeine.
Dude, I've been drinking a fuckload of water.
Andy, you gotta drink pickle juice, man. That'll get the muscles back to where they're...
Pickle twang?
That's not the same.
A lot of water with pickle twang in it.
No.
Dia Falafel Papa in the chat says, Carboni, more like jabroni.
Yeah.
High five.
Fucking crushed him, dude.
High five, son.
Roasted, dog.
Oh, do we do another? Yeah, let's do another news story. Screw it. This also, you put this back on there as well. I like this a lot.
I did, yeah. I like looking through this list.
From our friends over at IGN. New to Netflix for July 2017. Check out this article if you guys want to see what is coming to Netflix. As it gets hotter outside and the desire to remain indoors rises, Netflix will unleash big titles like Titanic, E.T., Best in Show, Punch Drunk Love, and The Mighty Ducks. Last two on that. It's getting that list.
Fly together.
That list went from big title to all right. We're at the Mighty Ducks. I feel like the font should have gotten
Emilio
smaller. Estevez movie.
Like as they typed the font, it should have gotten smaller.
iZombie season 3.
iZombie season 3.
Look at that cutie pie on the right.
Let's stop for a second.
No, fuck it. Fuck this traitor, dude.
No. Because here's the thing: when you love someone. When you truly love someone, when they're in your heart,
love them no matter what.
When they're right here in your heart.
Don't do that. My ears.
They're here, right here in your heart.
Oh Jesus! No.
Okay. You want them to be happy. You put their happiness over your happiness. Now, if Rahul wants to go and frolic around LA with his best friends at Funhouse, I can't stop him from doing that. Literally, he's bigger than me, and he works out, and he does Muay Thai kickboxing and regular boxing. I couldn't stop him if my life depended on it. But what we can do is slowly but surely poison Bruce. And Adam until they're fucking dead.
Okay.
Not Elise though, because she's a princess. She's an angel. We don't like her.
Right.
We like her.
What about Lawrence?
Lawrence terrifies me.
Okay.
Because sometimes he doesn't talk to me. Sometimes I walk up to him like, "Hey, Lawrence, what's going on?" And he just looks at me, and then he just turns away. But never. But always keeping eye contact with me.
Oh, okay.
But he just turns away until I walk away. And that's it. So I don't know if he is. If he
like
actually
an
sees
unspoken
me.
sort of friendship, though, right?
He likes me a lot, I think. Either that or he hates me.
Are you guys excited about this?
I'm not quite sure. Is this the Castlevania?
Castlevania, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Very close.
Right there.
This is Adi Shankar, right? Is he producing this? Yeah, I'm very excited about this.
So this is actually, so I think Shankar and his little group of boys and girls in the animation world are going to be speaking at RTX.
That's fun.
Yeah, at the animation festival. And Andy Serkis will be there too.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I just,
did you
the
hear
rage
that?
blinded me for a second.
Oh, okay.
What did you just say?
Andy Serkis will be at RTX too.
I'm sorry, the rage blinded me for a second. I can't hear the man's name.
We'll talk about it later.
I can't hear the man's name without
seeing destruction and yeah.
Rogue One's coming to Netflix.
Rogue One is coming to Netflix. Cool. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So I get to watch that again. You know what I really want to do? I want to go back and watch episode 7 again. I haven't seen that in a while.
The best part of Rogue One,
for a bit.
The U-Wing.
No,
yeah,
not at all. The U-Wing is one of the stupidest. All right, I'm gonna move on.
It's a transport ship.
My allergies are killing me.
But you know what? I'll tell you what, Kev. When I saw the Y-Wing in Rogue One, I fucking almost masturbated in the theater because I love the Y-Wing, Kevin. I love the Y-Wing.
What
it's
is
an all-purpose.
with you and
it's an all-purpose ship. It's a big bomber, right? Drops these big old bombs and stuff. So the X-Wings are,
The X-Wing is the ship.
The X-Wing is like if you're a fan of a musical artist, but you only like their singles. That's like when you're a fan of the X-Wing. The Y-Wing.
That's not. The X-Wing is.
Also, what's up with all these rebel ships? Some Imperial ships getting some love. You know what I mean?
Look.
Sure. Yeah. I love the TIE Fighter. I love the TIE Bombers.
There it is.
Kevin Coelho.
That's what I like.
The X-Wing is the Will Smith of Star Wars.
Yeah. All purpose.
It's all purpose.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. Whenever you're in doubt, you're like, I don't know which ship to pick.
Hip-hop singer.
You go Will Smith.
Fucking actor.
Academy Award nominated actor.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which I guess for some reason would go into acting, but we could put that on the side if you wanted to. Concussion, yes.
Football, he played an African
the Will Smith
guy.
The Y-Wing is like the Kanye West, where it's like sometimes you want it, and sometimes you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I love myself a Y-Wing. One of the most underrated ships in all the Star Wars universe. I'll tell you this right now.
This is
gonna be a hot take. This is gonna be a hot take right here. The Naboo Starfighter.
Oh my god.
Love that Naboo Starfighter.
Oh yeah,
that's the best part of the ship.
Those ships were terrible.
The yellow ship.
Those ships were
terrible. It's my favorite, dude.
With Annie in there.
Yeah, dude.
Why did she call him Annie?
What's happening?
Why was that kid so young? Why would she fall in love with that kid when she knew he was like 5 years old? She was like, I guess when you grow up and you're kind of smoking hot, Hayden Christensen, but I haven't aged today.
You think she started like grabbing his wiener and then he goes, "It's working! It's working!"
But do you think at some point, no,
really
real talk
Andy,
though, when they were all adults and we're not talking about small boys, but when they were all adults, do you think she ever like in the throes of passion was like, "Give me the lightsaber"?
And then she fucking killed her.
And then no, not that. She was talking about that's what she called his penis.
She called the wiener.
That's what she called his Wong Wong.
Oh, okay.
That's what she called his Freddie Wong. The lightsaber.
Penetrate me with your lightsaber.
Yeah. She's like, hey, you want to play lightsaber battles?
Hey, I'll be Darth Maul and you be Kenobi.
You be the lightsaber and I'll be the holster for the lightsaber.
That's a very weird way to talk dirty to someone.
Nick,
I don't know. No one talks dirty to me, so I don't.
They've got little clips.
I know, it's true. I thought of that as I said the joke. I was like, I know that they just clip it onto their belt, but it's so much funnier if you compare a female part to a holster.
Ooh, the B-Wing is highly underrated. I would agree with that.
The B-Wing is
the B-Wing.
Which one's the B-Wing?
An impractical ship.
Which one's the B-Wing? Kevin, bring up the B-Wing for us, please.
It's the weird-ass one. So
the A-Wing, by the way, is the Jay-Z of all.
Oh, I love the A-Wing.
The A-Wing can go anywhere. It's dope. It's great in snow.
Love the A-Wing.
Super cool, super awesome.
You're talking about the A-Wing and the snow...
That's the Hoth. That's the Hoth fighter, isn't it?
No.
That's a snow speeder.
The snow speeder.
Oh shit! I'm talking about the A-Wing then that looks kind of like that.
Yeah, the B-Wing has the little X.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that was like that's cool. Bring up the A-Wing. Which one's the A? Oh, that's dope.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Impractical though. The whole thing pivots around the cockpit.
You're in space. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What's the A-Wing look like?
The A-Wing's the red one.
That's the one that's like it looks.
The one that Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, that's dope as shit. That's cool.
A-Wing's pretty cool.
It's a cool shape. It reminds you of like a Destiny ship.
But the coolest ship is probably Slave, right?
Oh yeah,
Slave 1 is dope.
Yeah. But yeah, the Slave 1 is fucking great.
Slave 2,
although very impractical too. It's like lying down. It's very weird. It's a weird position.
Yeah, but like it's
I'm definitely
cool
not gonna compare that ship though to any hip hop artists for obvious reasons.
Oh, that would not be
That's
good.
not gonna happen.
That wouldn't be very good.
Kevin, I'm censoring myself like he told me to, so I don't get myself into the trouble.
The snow speeder. What hip hop artist would the snow speeder be?
The snow speeder,
You know, it would be somebody who has a lot of jewelry, ice.
Lil Wayne?
It would be like, it would be Lil Wayne because he loves ice and the snow speeder's good in Hoth.
Does he wear a lot of ice? He has the grill.
He has the grill.
Who wears a lot of ice?
Ice Baby. Vanilla Ice?
No, I don't think he wore a lot of ice. I think that was the name of his song. And true story, once a month. Hey, cool, Greg. What's a semi-popular hip hop artist that wears a lot of diamonds and jewelry? A lot.
2 Chainz.
You serious? Yeah, 100% serious. Oh man, all of them. No, just give me one, like top of your brain. Who's the most famous one you can think of that wears just a shit ton of ice? Tyga. Okay.
Tyga?
Yeah. Well,
Tyga is the snow speeder of the Star Wars universe.
Okay. Where does DJ Khaled fit into this?
Look how lame the Slave 2 is.
DJ Khaled.
Oh God, what an.
Maybe he's not the Millennium Falcon.
No, God no. DJ Khaled.
Maybe you know what? Jay-Z's the Millennium Falcon. I'm gonna give you that because Jay-Z is like fucking been around forever. He's always gonna be around.
DJ Khaled's like an AT-AT.
He is like an AT-AT.
AT&T Walker.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I respect. Slave 1 is fucking cool. Also so impractical though. Kind of weird.
No,
can we bring this up on screen, Kev?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to open it. Well,
Jay-Z again? Slick Rick, some people say.
Jay-Z's the A-Wing, right? No, Jay-Z's the X. No.
Jay-Z's the Millennium Falcon. That's
the
what
Millennium. Yeah, Jay-Z is the Millennium Falcon. You're right.
People are saying Obi-Wan never used an A-Wing. Interesting. What was Obi-Wan's ship?
What was that red ship he was in?
Yeah,
in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
I thought
that was an A-Wing.
Yeah.
I thought it was an A-Wing too, but
isn't that one of the fastest ships too? The A-Wing?
Fast ship, old man. What? Sorry, I'm sorry, everyone. Greg needed
Look at how it flies. Look at how menacing that is.
For the iron.
Can you imagine that chasing you down?
No,
it's like, just aimed at you.
It's so cool.
It's also because like when you're flying at them, they are facing you. It's like you know.
It looks like a mask, a terrifying mask that Greg would wear when he kills someone.
Mm-hmm.
No, that didn't work.
Oh,
it's
Jedi
a Jedi Starfighter.
Okay, well, it looks like an A-Wing. Come on.
Wow. You guys are all amazing phone of friends for trivia.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Congrats, guys. You all Googled something. Congrats.
Damn, dude. Don't be hating.
Don't be fucking hating. We asked them to correct us. And you can't be, you know what you're really pissed off about is that you were fucking wrong.
Yo, look how sick this
shit.
I
had the high ground.
That is your problem, not their problem.
You have the high ground. This bad boy looks just parked.
You know what, Kevin? At first,
it looks
I thought
like
you were
Rocket
crazy.
Man from the profile.
You sold me on Slave 1.
Yeah.
You sold me on that shit.
It looks like Rocket Man.
It does look like the Rocketeer is what you
Rocketeer.
meant. Yeah, not Rocket Man, which is a great Elton John song. Rocketeer, never known.
This is where things started to go bad for him.
Yeah. That was the beginning of the end.
And I think it's gonna be a long time. Dude, don't get me started on Boba Fett. Kevin, let's go into the last news story and then we'll read some tips.
On it!
Do some
Fuck you, Andy. You just can't handle that we know more about the prequels than you.
Not something you should be proud about, bro.
It's true. Everyone knows about it. You know why? Because we blocked them out and they were terrible.
That's true.
Oh, this comes from the Hollywood Reporter, our friends over there, which we don't really have any, but we should because it'd be cool to network with them. Pamela McClintock says, box office, Transformers 5 posts series low opening day with 15.7
Speaking of the beginning of the end, Kevin, this is where it all starts to went downhill. Start to
roll downhill. Yeah, it's all started to go. It's a ball of snow rolling down, gaining speed.
Yeah.
The summer tentpole is banking on a strong run overseas, no shit, to make up for the franchise fatigue in North America. Paramount and Hasbro's Transformers The Last Night easily topped the Wednesday box office chart with 15.7 million from 4,069 theaters, but that's the lowest opening day for any film in the franchise, including those titles that likewise debuted midweek, which I'm pretty sure are all of them. Transformers Dark of the Moon grossed 37.7 million when launched on a Wednesday, while Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 2009 took in 62 million on its first Wednesday. Pre-release tracking suggests Transformers 5 will post a 5-day domestic debut in the 70 million to 75 million range, notably behind the 100 million North American launch of the latest title, Transformers Age of Extinction, over the 3-day June 27th to 29th weekend in 2014, and the lowest in the Hasbro toy-based series. This story is actually pretty fascinating if you guys want to read into it.
Can you bring that image back up, Kevin? Just really quick. So here's what I figured out what this gentleman on screen looks like. Yeah. This gentleman looks like
Age of Ultron.
When the Final Fantasy creators make their versions of Star Wars characters, you know those Star Wars toys? This looks like a C-3PO version of that.
Certainly does.
Or it also looks like a sort of like a steampunk C-3PO.
Is it just Bumblebee naked? Because this also looks like Bumblebee, but he took all his armor off.
We're going to have to go see the movie to figure it out, guys, which means we'll never figure it out.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Transformers
it looks like he had a Sarlacc pit in his belly.
No, it looks like he has, you're right, it does look like a steampunk version of C-3PO.
Yeah, 100%.
It does. Gold and silver and stuff
like remember when Andy first found him and made him? And he was all
Andy
like,
Serkis?
He didn't find him. He built him from scratch.
He built it from scratch and made him, and he was all like rusted out, and they gave him that cool gold coating, and then for whatever reason, unexplained that I'm sure we'll figure out in the next episode, he had a red arm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in the comics.
Because he was a big boss.
That wasn't actually him.
My arm hurts.
That was just a robot that thinks he's him.
No, Kevin, it was the guy that saved him that was on the helicopter. Which one are we talking about?
Spoilers, dude.
Big boss, Metal Gear. That's why he has a red arm.
Gear.
Meryl.
Morph.
Is that from the game?
That is from the game, yeah. It's from the
Part 2
it's from the it's the mid-90s X-Men game. That was part of Metal Gear.
Other Metal Gear universe.
Morph. We have to save Meryl.
Hey, really quick, talk a little bit more about the movie.
Yeah, give it to us, Kevin.
It could still totally fucking do well. And
By the way,
kill it in China.
It will, and here's why.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this or not. We've talked about this a little bit on the shows. All of these movies are not made for America anymore. Most of these movies are funded predominantly by Chinese companies, and they're made for overseas, specifically China. So this movie will do well, but this is a trend that is happening in movies right now. All the summer blockbusters, and I want everyone, when you go out there and watch, pay special attention to the intro slates of the companies that are producing or distributing these movies, because a lot of them are Chinese funded. Not saying it's good or bad, but when you say, hey, these movies suck because there's no plot and literally no one's talking about anything that matters, there's a reason behind that, and the reason is because these people are getting their money from a specific place. They have to pay due for that. It's going over there. So all I'm saying is this. I don't know what I'm saying.
You think
Doesn't matter.
you think that all the smog in China is corrupting their brain into wanting to watch Transformers?
No, I just think that
it looks fucking cool.
I think that China has a very, if you
think
I followed the story for a while.
I think it looks cool.
China is very smart right now, right? They're using a lot of the imported productions like the Transformers, the Mummies, all of those movies to bolster film goers in China. And they're also, by the way, infusing a shit ton of money into their own productions there that are now starting to come over to the American market, which is cool, but it's in the infancy stage. You're getting movies like that last Matt Damon movie that came out, which Jimmy Kimmel affectionately referred to as a ponytail movie.
The Great Wall?
Yeah. So you're getting movies like that. So we're going to start to see a lot more of those kind of productions come into our market as well. It's just a very interesting time for giant blockbusters.
I will stay here and I will fight them. Like, I've seen that line so many times because every time I've seen a movie in the past 3 months, they've played the fucking Transformers thing. Guardians of the Galaxy, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Those are the only two I can think of right now. But I'm so tired of that trailer, and do you think this is the beginning of the end of Transformers?
No, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't. I think this movie will go on to make a lot of money. It'll probably make more than $1 billion. And
I don't know about more than $1 billion.
Well, it'll get close to $1 billion probably worldwide, because remember, a lot of these, I mean, it came out in 4,000 screens here, but largely because it was probably funded predominantly by Chinese dollars, it'll come out in a lot of screens there, and it'll do really, really well, and they'll push it hard. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, it's unfortunate that most blockbusters aren't necessarily, they don't do well based on the merit of the movie themselves, but that's never been the case, really. I mean, since the advent of the blockbuster in the 80s, it's never really been judged on quality. It's more about spectacle anyway. What's happening?
Keep Him Here says, China didn't save Power Rangers. It's a good point. It's a good point.
Which is unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen this.
Because I didn't see it, but I heard Power Rangers was actually somewhat enjoyable.
I enjoyed the shit out of it.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was way better than what I was expecting.
Me too.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I think everybody went in there with such a low expectation that they came out pleasantly surprised.
The only reason I want more Transformers is because
you haven't seen the last 4.
Doesn't matter. I need something that keeps Mark Wahlberg employed.
We gotta save Optimus, okay?
Hey, is that Optimus? Did I fight Optimus? Is he my friend in this? No, I haven't read the script. Who wants to eat some protein?
This kind of acting is bad for actors. Like, it's the same thing happened with Johnny Depp. You get in there, become one character, and then just fucking goes into all that. Mark Wahlberg, really good.
Bumblebee, we gotta save him, okay? Say hello for me, all right?
Hey, say hello to your mother for me, Bumblebee. Hey, who wants to eat some protein? You guys ever heard of creatine?
Hey, you're a robot,
I used to crush creatine.
You came from the moon, right?
Do you guys know how tall I am?
that.
Nobody knows how tall I am. You'll never see me next to anyone who's tall.
Why is this still happening?
What? I love Mark Wahlberg.
Real quick question. What is a ponytail movie?
The Great Wall. They all had ponytails. No one knows why.
Oh.
It was a line, I think from the Oscars, when he was making fun of Matt Damon. He was like, or you can go away to China and make a ponytail movie. It floored me.
Got it.
Because basically everyone's making a shit ton of money off of Chinese dollars right now. It's the state of the industry. Again, not saying it's good or bad. It's just a trend that's happening. Everyone should be aware of.
Do you think it's good or bad?
Do I think it's good or bad? No, I mean, no. When it works, when you can get a good creative team behind it that actually cares about delivering a story, yeah, dollars are dollars. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
Yeah.
And the fact that we can infuse a little bit of our culture into the Chinese market, sure, why not? I mean, I think that's cool. And I'm not one to say, like, I'm not a traditionalist. When I walk around AMC's, which are Chinese-owned theaters, and you see Chinese movies coming out into them, I'm like, my first instinct reaction is like, whoa, this is weird because it's foreign. But then who cares? If it's a good movie, it's a good movie. If it's not a good movie,
it's a good movie.
No one
right?
will see it in the States, and it won't do well, and they'll stop putting them over here. That's what happens.
Go watch my movie, okay?
But also, everyone has to also remember this: Transformers is not geared toward, 30-year-old men. It's a kids movie for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
You're supposed to bring your kids. You're supposed to have fun. It's supposed to be spectacles and shit. The kid's gonna buy some toys and go.
Like
Yeah, we
it's
all like
geared-
to think they're adult movies because we grew up on Transformers. And I'm not saying you can't go or not go, but I'm pretty sure when they test those movies, they're like, let's see how much 12-year-olds to like 18-year-olds love these movies. They're not worried about the 30 to 50-year-old guys that are like, I need to work on my car
Taking their
today.
kids to it.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. They don't care. So anyway.
Do we have any more stories?
No, that's it.
We do not have
Should
any
we
more
read
stories.
tips?
We should read tips. We have to get going. I apologize. I went long in the tooth on that. Ew, my dog Nike96 says, hey guys. Is it Nike or Nick, do you think? I'm going to say Nick.
Mad Dog Nick.
My dog Nick. Says,
My
hey
dog
guys,
Nick.
I have an extremely important question to ask. Is it worse to mistake a man for a woman or a woman for a man? Thanks for all of your content. You guys have been cranking it lately.
Put that up on stream. real quick.
When we get to it,
Okay,
can
okay.
you relax?
I think that, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Is it worse to
to mistake a man for a woman or a woman for a man? I think they're both pretty bad.
Yeah.
So don't judge a book by its cover. Make sure you get to know people. River City, Chris Ransom says, Andy, I'll be living in Austin for the first time next month. Visiting Austin, excuse me. For the first time next month for a work conference and plan on bringing my guitar. Do you guys, do you recommend or know of any bars that do open blues jams around the city? Thanks.
I have no fucking clue, man.
Why'd you have to say guitar that way?
Because I love Desperado so much, and he has that one part where it's like super close up on him. He's like, hey, I'm bringing your guitar. I'm looking for a man called Bucho. Great movie. Great movie. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Awesome.
Great movie.
Was he in it?
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
Ignacio Rojas has given us a tip and says, I have to recommend you watch the movie A Silent Voice. It's a very powerful, emotional, beautiful movie with a really deep message. Here's a trailer. Thank you for that. Lakers Shed 243 has given us a tip and says, Andy.
Lakers head. Lakers shed.
I'm such an asshole. Andy, drink some 7-Up. It will fix that neck right up. My Hispanic mother can vouch for that.
7-Up, put some Vicks on it, rub a lemon on it, all that stuff.
I can rub
Did you
some
do
stuff on
any
it.
of it?
Huh?
Did you do
I haven't done
any
any
of
of that, no.
All right.
Drink some Pepto-Bismol also.
Pepto-Bismol.
Drink some Pepto.
All right, shut up. We're long in the
Just
tooth. We
drink
got to
the
keep going. Noah Friskop has given us our final tip, and we're calling tip. Says, fuck you, Kevin. The Y-Wing is dope forever. That was totally worth $5. Love you guys, especially Andy.
Thank you, Noah. Put that shit up on screen. Look at that
There's nothing
beautiful.
cool about that. Look at that fucking thing.
Look at that fucking beautiful
moronic.
bomber.
It does look a little like the
moronic.
ship that old people would drive in.
Yup,
Beautiful.
100%.
It looks like an old person's
Like
ship.
it's made by Buick.
Like it's the Cadillac of fucking, yeah, it's the Buick Skylark of Star Wars
A
vehicles.
1974 Buick Skylark.
Skylark.
What a great movie.
That's a great movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? My cousin Vinny.
Oh, yeah. Pause Attraction.
Yeah.
All right.
God, she looks so good in that movie.
Marissa Tomei still is amazing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right. Going into our next segment. This is a new segment to the show.
We're running very late.
We are running very late, so I'm going to speed through this a little bit. This segment is called P.S. I Love This Best Friend XOXO. You guys have spoken. You would like to recognize people in the community. We like that idea as well. So we've given you guys a form to do that. You can go to kindafunny.com/bestfriend and nominate someone who you think in our group, in the community, is doing a great job at being just a stellar human being. Like John One Track Punk Leola has done. He has nominated Pixel Brave.
Yeah, Christian.
Yay. It says Christian filmed and made well-produced videos of his time at Kinda Funny Live 3 weekend. It captured a lot of the great moments and let me live vicariously through those moments. So we thank you for that, Pixel Brave. We love you very much. We love everyone out there, of course.
You're the man, Christian.
Yes. So thank you very much, guys. Go if you feel inclined. Go to that site, nominate someone. We'll read the name. Andy.
Thursday giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
Okay.
Before I get into that, do you know how you can be entered to win the giveaway?
You have to be a supporter on patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames or be a Twitch subscriber. If you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free or just be in the chat.
Or you can be in the chat right now. Today's winner wins Friday the 13th on PS4. Of course, we are doing the stream on this Friday, so check it out. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That's this Friday. Where am I? Today's winner comes from Patreon, a Patreon Prime channel. It is Brian Martinez. Martinez, congratulations, sir. You have run Friday the 13th
Congrats,
on PS4.
Brian.
Hopefully you have one. If not, go get one, because this game apparently is worth playing. That is it for today, Andy. I will read subscribers as we are prepping for Games Daily. Everyone stick around. There's lots of good news stories that Greg and Tim will be reading for you today. Andy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Nicholas.
I believe, are you and I back on the show tomorrow? Let me check the calendar.
I
feel like we might be. No, it just has a bunch of question marks by it. So
we'll see what happens.
So we'll see what happens, everyone. Oh, man. Thanks so much for joining us today. It's always our pleasure to be here and read the news. Hopefully you got a little kick out of today's news. It was very entertainment-focused. We love that. If I'm wrong, please tweet at me or let me know when this video posts on YouTube about anything. Throw comments in the chat, or in the excuse me. Put corrections in the comment section there. We'll go and we'll address those. I appreciate you. Andy, thank you. Cool, thank you. Kevin, thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love you all. Bye.
Cheersies.